had to. It's the last official day of summer. How can I not? It's amazing out here. This is actually the first time this year I've been longboarding. It's like such a nice day. This gorgeous trail behind me, all to myself. This super, super, super loud freeway type place next to me. Went and saw a pretty good movie last night. Went and saw the newest Kingsman.
We've got brains, skills, skipping rope.
I thought the first one was dramatically better. This one was pretty good. It had literally the exact same issue that it did. In which you overburden it too much with CG and you can't necessarily take it seriously. I really like that kid that is in a lot of Matthew Vaughn's movies. He was Eddie the Eagle.
The press all want to hear your story.
I was kicked off every team I was ever on before I even got a chance to prove myself. I take jumping very seriously, nearly as much as proving people wrong.
And he was in the first Kingsman.
And what about him? What makes him so special? Put it back.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Good job.
I really like that kid. There we go, sunset. We're coming up on you. Currently riding my very favorite longboard. This is my first one I ever had. I've had this guy for years. I love this thing. I need new wheels and I need new bearings. I think he's a little... Whew. I think that first guy was a little too excited for the friggin' winter. He was skiing. I've never seen that before. He had his poles and everything. Stop sign. Whoa. I don't stop for nothing. Why am I breathing hard? I'm not even, I guess I'm attempting to get some oomph. Just a little bit. It's like almost horizontal. There's just like a really nice slight down. That makes it kind of fun. Man, I haven't done this in years. Senior Troy, he would be so proud. Again, stop signs. I ain't listening to nobody. Uh-oh. Shit! Alright, that could have been terrible. Alright, here we go. I've decided that Matthew Vaughn has probably the best choice in music of like all time. If you think about X-Men First Class, and if you think of Days of Future Past, and then you think about the first Kingsman, which that's honestly best movie he's ever directed. All you have to see is that last scene in Kingsman where Colin Firth goes in and just destroys that church of devil worshiping like white supremacists. They were all part of like Samuel L. Jackson's clan and stuff. It's perfect. It's one of the greatest scenes ever in the history of film. But no, Kingsman 2, I mean, it was fun. Here's one feedback piece I'll actually give. Matthew Vaughn is an Englishman. He's an amazing director, but he's got to abide the rules like Guy Ritchie does. But there's one thing Guy Ritchie does dramatically better, and that's the appropriate use of dialogue. If you watch any Guy Ritchie film, you'll always notice that the dialogue is damn near perfect.
What are we doing here?
We're buying a caravan.
Off a pack of fucking pikeys. What's wrong with you? This will get messy.
Not if you're here.
Oh, you bastard. I fucking hate pikeys.
Any of them. Even if you watch Snatch and you don't understand literally anything that Brad Pitt's saying.
Hey kids, how big is he? He's a big man, that's for sure.
Hey man, come and look at the size of this fella.
Bet your back's a little, can't you, sir? You look like a boxer.
It still is a perfect example of language, and here's why. I felt in Kingsman 2, it was way trying too hard to like use the F word. Language doesn't bother me at all. Ask anybody I go to the movies with, it bothers me in no way. But the problem is that the use of it felt like they were like 12-year-olds trying to swear for the first time, like trying to get it in there.
That's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
Or it's just like, hey, I just said that word, and now like, I'm like part of the cool kids now? No, if you watch Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, which I'm pretty sure Matthew Vaughn had a part in, or he did direct that. Maybe he did. Maybe that was Guy Ritchie. I don't know. I have to look it up. That was a very appropriate use of the language because it felt like it was in their natural habitat. If you look at Kingsman 2, there was one scene right before the one lasso twisting up guy was like going on his super killing spree, and they just like said it every other sentence, and I'm like, well, now it's too noticeably dumb and it's standing out too much. I wasn't a fan. If you watch, say, The Town.
What the fuck just happened? God damn it, I fucking told you! Fucking shut the fuck up, alright? Fucking knew it! God damn it!
Alright, God, just take it easy, alright? Take it easy. Drive slow. Drive normal.
Where it's an appropriate use in, say, Boston or The Departed.
Do you know what we do here? My section?
Sir, yes, sir, I have an idea.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's say you have no idea and leave it at that, okay? No idea. Zip. None. If we had an idea about what we do, we would not be good at what we do, would we? We would be cunts. Are you calling us cunts?
The appropriate use of language can set a tone, and it can create an atmosphere. Kind of felt like this one was trying a little hard. I don't know if they made this movie just to appease the fans. I would give Kingsman 4 out of 7 original maple bars. It was good. I enjoyed it. I would prefer like a quality name brand over, say, a grocery store brand, but that's kind of the quality that I felt it took. Yeah, it was okay. I would love to see Eggsy again, and Mark Strong's character, and Colin Firth's character, because the chemistry that those three have make that movie. We chased that sunset, and we just missed it. Better. I don't know. I feel like we have a hell of a hike. Oh! I saw one. Another one. This was a late night. I had one. I'm just hanging on to. It's got that really cute girl from Ruby Sparks. Can't remember her name.
Ka-chaw!
And she's in this new one called The Monster. Saw the trailer.
Let's go back to the car.
Thought it was pretty good. It had what looked like a mother and daughter in a car kind of stranded. And then all of a sudden this monster comes out of nowhere to attack them. First of all, pick a story. There's so much going on. So you open this movie and you have this absolutely violent, dynamic relationship between the mother and daughter. Insanely scary. Violence not good. I am super out of shape. And they're just yelling at each other and you're kind of like, okay, that's scary. Maybe 45 minutes in, I mean, like, you kind of know what's coming. They're on like a little road trip and they blow out a tire and they're stranded, and like, it was cool. It wasn't really scary. I mean a little tiny bit. Well, I'm actually kind of like, why am I still wearing these glasses? Okay. Well, I can definitely see better. Anyways, this is like my neck of the woods. This is just a random road that I live next to. I used to go running on it a lot when I was in shape. If you call running once a month, twice a year in shape. Okay, so that movie was okay. I feel like the shots were good and the actors were great. The daughter I thought was awesome. She killed it. But then, well, yeah, and then the one girl from Ruby Sparks, I gotta find out what her name is. I can't remember her name. Good job. Like, she was really good too. She played like a terribly good bad mom. But then it gets to the part where like it reveals the monster, and it was scary at first because like what it did. But it looks like someone built it in their garage like the weekend before. It's like they ran out of money and they're like, hey, those old tires over there. But yeah, so a monster, it was a good movie. It was alright. Special effects were monster related anyway, were okay. I guess I'm just glad I haven't fallen yet or tripped. I mean, I haven't ridden this thing in a couple of years when I got my last concussion.
How much? How you been? High five!
Okay, so, I mean, was the monster, is it Netflix worthy? I mean, definitely. That movie was dramatically better than half the horror collection on Netflix.
There's a beaver in the bathroom.
It's better than the late at night Redbox special, I would say. Does it earn like a Halloween branded, let's watch this tonight because it's Halloween? Not really. If I had to give it a score based on my amazing rating system of donuts, what would I say? I would say, I think I would give it 4 out of 7 of those cake donuts. Like the thick cake ones. I mean, those are pretty good. You know what? I'll give it the cake donuts with like homie was going quick. He had to have been going like 90. I think this road's like 45. I promise I am not this out of shape. The whole way back was a hill. I'm like, well, kind of a hill. Oh, my arms are tired. It would be the cake donut with like some frosting. Maybe like a purple frosting for probably the color of the blood. All right. This is that spot I almost tripped last time. Let's see if I can get it. Woo, woo, woo! Got it. Yeah, that's what I would give it. Next week, I'm headed to go see Stronger.
I can't do this. I can't do it.
This is the first time you're in this week and you had 3 appointments.
You just have to show up for once.
I showed up for you!
With quite possibly the best method actor today. I am currently walking because this hill came out of nowhere. I don't remember this guy from last time. Okay, here's my reasoning. Hear me out. So you have some of the greats, like huge, amazing Jared Leto. I'm a huge fan.
Yuri, it's my brother Yuri. He's my big brother.
Huge 30 Seconds to Mars fan.
1,001 in a million to go down flames and I'm taking you.
Love Jared Leto. You even have some McConaughey.
A dream that you had inside a locked room. A dream about being a person.
Ooh, he's up there. He's really good. But if you haven't seen Nightcrawler, you have to see it.
My motto is, if you want to win the lottery, you have to make the money to buy a ticket. You have to make the money to buy a ticket. You have to make the money to buy a ticket. You have to make the money to buy a ticket. You have to make the money to buy a ticket!
I cannot recommend that movie more. Nightcrawler is incredible. That movie makes you want to take the greatest shower ever and just be good to people. Like, that is a creepy ass movie. Yeah, so Gyllenhaal, he is in Stronger. It's about the guy, the Boston bombing, where he was there I think that was the guy that was supporting his new girlfriend, and then he blew off both legs. I'm pretty sure that's the guy. Man, Ski Guy's still out. He's out here killing it. He's in way better shape than me. I have officially started something. I go with a family member to go to this Regal. I did this the first time we went. I went and bought it was like a pop-top can. And right before the movie started, like when the previews were still on, I just crack it. And it was so funny that on the last one, I did it again, and I got the worst looks from so many people. All right, battery's dying. I'll come back.